is incredibly solid.
All right, so we're going to see what the rosters are. It looks like Fnatic is coming out with the expected IDD QD on McCree. Custa will be playing the Zenyatta. Vonathil on Lucio. Stoop will play the Zarya. Buds, for the moment, is on Reaper. And Cool Matt 69 is on D.Va.
I'm not one for standing around.
He's going to play D.Va. I know he's been playing D.Va in script.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about Fnatic is that they have been seeing Matt not play some of the hit scan characters he's usually been on. He has been on tanks more often. I think it's just he trusts himself to go in and make the right calls, but you do wonder. I mean, of course, Buds is also a really, really good player in hit scan, so
yeah.
The drop-off, if there is a drop-off, is not super big.
Buds was the most impressive part of their team last time I saw him, too. He just had his coming out party, I think, for me.
Alright, so IDD QD sniping out Winston across the map. Cool map with the support going on. Gets a double kill, and oh no. I'm not even sure he got booped. I think that was just him rolling off the edge. As he says sad face, but you know, IDD QD, it's okay. You still killed a bunch of people to start that out.
Combat roll's dangerous, man.
I mean, combat rolls are dangerous, especially when you end up heading off. It's possible something might have hit him to start that out, but on the kill feed, it was just him. Oh, man. Either way, Factor Fiction now leading the way. 4-0, going right back in. Bud's though going to take him out in short order. Reaper damage, of course, pretty good at dealing with your garden variety Winston. 5v5 and cool Matt.
He booped him off. He booped the Lucio off the edge. A little taste of his own medicine.
Oh no, here comes that actually looks like a really well positioned D.Va bomb. It takes out 3 people! Fireworks! Oh man.
I mean, I've heard he's been running this D.Va a lot in the scrims, and it kind of shows. And yes, he's a great hit scan hero, but you know, D.Va's hit scan, kind of, tracking-wise. But that atmospheric detonation, top-notch.
Alrighty, so Fnatic definitely coming out strong here thus far. Cool Matt able to take out Chasehill. Mopork getting knocked off the edge. And here comes the Deadeye here from IDDQD, and this has been a real good look from Fnatic so far. Impressive stuff as Custa goes in, adds on 2 kills to it at the very end.
Maybe they should try going right. This bridge has not worked out for them. The last minute and a half, they've been getting murdered on this bridge. They are going to go pack room this time.
Yeah, they have to change up something here if nothing else. This is going to be their second last push if they don't cap it here. Chase right now goes into the Dragon Blade. Not really finding great targets to go in on just yet. Really getting stymied by that defensive transcendence. We'll take out IDDQD though in the end, so not the worst here from Ohno. Starting to turn things perhaps a little in their favor. Bud's though in this fight still. Looks for Zlad in the back. Gonna take him out with the well-placed shotgun shots. Goes down, but not before getting that last pick.
I think they are going to be able to flip it here, though, as it is 3-on-1 on the point. They do clean up the remnants of Fnatic there, so yeah, they do take it back, so a good showing for them to not get at least goose-egged on this map. They're going to take it. They're going to be aggressive on the bridge now, too, so the onus firmly back on the Fnatic camp as they need to win one more fight, flip this point back over to win this stage at the very least.
Yep, so no, at least playing a little bit. Here comes Cool Matt's fireworks once more. Not getting a 3K this time, not getting any K.
The Graviton.
No, it's a special Graviton. They get dumped into off the bridge. What a Graviton coming out from Mopork. The sad thing is he doesn't get credit on play of the game for that.
Gets credit in our hearts, though. And they clean up the rest of it. And so that's going to be a really stalled out push from Fnatic. They're going to have to wait for everyone else to get back up. They should not be eating as much damage as they are right through this doorway. I think they're going to try to rotate pack room this time, too. They are.
Yeah, they're going to the back. Bridge clearly dangerous, as shown from what happened in the last engagement. No Graviton up from Mopork, but he's actually already up to 46%, 50% now. Good ult building coming out from him, but here comes the offensive Fnatic coming in, aided by the Sound Bearer. Everyone gonna be dropping the beat on both teams. Here comes the Dragon Blade from Chasehill, who goes to that back line. Gonna get countered, though, by IDDQD, but all his friends are dead. It doesn't matter. Zlad with the cleanup on Zen in the back. And that's going to be another hold from Ohno, and Ohno bringing this right back on the Fnatic, and now it's Fnatic on the hot seat. Because, Hex, if they lose the next fight, it might be over.
They burn their Death Blossom in there, too. Bud's got absolutely 0 off of it. They are going to have Graviton, though, which can absolutely change the game. So Graviton Transcendence, the combo up next. Mopork almost has his,
Fnatic coming in once more. Graviton does come out from Mopork. Did he?
He did it again!
Oh no, he got 3! 3 people dropped into the pit by that Graviton! Oh my goodness! Mopork putting Ohno on his back, and Ohno, that is a round-winning Graviton! Oh my goodness. The sad thing is that will not get recognized on play of the game. Or maybe it will. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It wasn't the kill feed though, so I'm guessing not.
Oh, goodness sakes. I mean, trick me once.
He got it twice. He got even more the second time around.
Yeah, bridge is dangerous, man. All right, so that is Ohno taking a stage off of Fnatic here. I'm gonna call him Nubrus once or twice, I guarantee you that, but an impressive showing there because they were getting bodied early in that game. To be able to flip it around like that and have taken the stage, super impressive stuff. Moffat is gonna switch up a little bit though. He's gonna be on the Tracer. No other significant switch ups though. Actually, last second, Cool Matt comes off the Diva onto his own Tracer. It's just a very good stage for Tracers.
Yep, IDD QD, of course, staying on the McCree. No McCree coming out here from the side of Ohno. But Ohno does have a round to burn, if nothing else, and we saw no McCree come out here against C9, so we'll see if that's the way to go here. McCree versus no McCree on the way. Both teams throwing off poke right now, neither with a huge advantage or disadvantage, but Moffat almost going down there, real low on the Tracer. He's gonna has to be careful, but Cool Matt actually gonna be the first Tracer to fall here. Ohno, better control on the point. They have an advantage. Moffat, though, goes down. Both Tracers have died, but not before Ohno is able to get control of this point. Now, Fnatic is coming in from the sides on the flank. They get 2-1 on the KD here. IDD QD does take out Chase, so it's gonna be retaken here by Fnatic, but still 10% in favor of Ohno to start this out.
Yeah, not a terrible way to start it out. They are able to flip that back, is Fnatic, so onus on them. They're not holding very far forward. It's been kind of the one stylistic change between teams, where you're going to hold once you have control.
Alright, so for now, Fnatic just hanging in on here. Soundbear, though, does come in here from the offense. Moffat has a Pulse Bomb, throws it right onto Diva, takes out Zarya instead. 2 kills here, coming out in a flash, and pretty darn good coming out here from the side of Ohno. Momentum in their favor. They still have to deal with IDD QD, though. It's not completely won yet.
It's 4v3.
Yeah, they have the edge here, numbers-wise, but IDD QD can very quickly turn that back as fair, but no. Ohno gonna come right back in, and they're gonna take this back from Fnatic.
It's just been kind of individuals winning their duels, too. It's not anything just crazy or flashy. They didn't have to rely on ults there. They're just able to win these fights one-on-one, end up getting an advantage, and then playing together using their advantage, using their numbers advantage to actually pull these fights out.
Alright, so Fnatic moving back in. IDD QD does have Deadeye on the ready. Deadeye will come up here with the Sound Bear. Doesn't get a whole lot off of it. Transcendence now out here for Ohno, and they get first kill on the Buds. Graviton, though, comes out here from Fnatic. 3 people gonna be hooked in. Diva Matrix, though, doing a lot to stop it. Stoop takes out Ruckus towards the end. It will be a retake by Fnatic, as they're slowly but surely grinding down Ohno here. You have Cool Matt on the flank. Should be able to get the Genji here in just a second. Close fight, though.
Yeah, unfortunately for Buds, the last 5 minutes have not been kind to his Reaper. Now, I guess you can silver lining it and say that, well, at least he is making them burn their Transcendence, but he's trying to get a couple Death Blossoms, both on this stage and the last one, and has gotten absolutely 0 out of it, and mostly just dies immediately, but is forcing out ults to save them.
Family comes out here from Chase towards the end, takes out Stoop, goes to the backline, gonna meet IDD QD, goes down. Still, though, decent damage being done to this Fnatic backline. Ohno does retake the point. Mopork has Graviton, is probably just wishing there was a ledge you could drop people into.
It looks like they were going to try to hold a little further forward. I mean, it is a little further forward, but they know they can't go up too far as this room is already established with Fnatic players. The Russian is on.
Graviton Surge does come in. They get 2 people in. They force out the Transcendence. Cool Matt, though, did leap to the back. No longer on the Tracer, on Winston, of course. Bud's getting a little bit fall through. 3 kills here for Fnatic, and Fnatic
Bud's
being carried by Buds right now. Buds is on a triple kill. About to get a quad if he goes in. Zarya decides better of it, but still, Fnatic will be retaking this point. 80% to 68%, Hex. This is incredibly close.
It's super close. Buds needed that. He was getting kind of bullied out the first couple pushes. He just not able to get any damage done, no kills done. Now we're going to see it from the top rope Death Blossom now.
Death Blossom comes in for Buds right now. Not getting any kills off of it, getting a little bit timing. Cool Matt, though, does get the back, takes out Mopork. 2 kills here now for Fnatic. If they win this fight, they will win the round. They just need a little bit more. Offit, though, coming in at the 11th hour, gets a double kill, makes a triple kill before going down. Still have a little bit of fight here on the point, and oh no, pushing Fnatic back off of those heroics from Moffat. Here comes the Diva ult right at the last moment. No kills from it. But Ohno still trying to fight this back, and they have a shot hex.
Yeah, I think they're going to actually fight this back. There's only 3 up from Fnatic actually just pushing into the left side, so they're going to back out and regroup. So it really is going to come down to this next fight. It might come down to if Moffat can hit a pulse bomb or not.
If Moffat hits a big pulse bomb, that might be it. Mopork actually changes death, takes out IDD-QD.
Yeah, they're holding very
Fnatic, they're one bad team fight away from losing this round. And that would put them on the verge of losing the first map. So, oh no, definitely coming in strong this far.
Super surprising. Moffat is up front. They're holding super far forward. This is very punishable from Fnatic.
All right, so Transcendence is out here from Custa. Fnatic doesn't have a whole lot of cards, but they are throwing what they have here on the table. Bud's getting the first kill on this lad. Down goes Mopork. Pretty good Russian here from Fnatic. They get 3 kills unanswered at that, so that is going to be the fight being won here, and should be the round. Chase-Hill does come into Death Blossom at the last moment, but we'll get headshot. Fnatic should hold on here. They're going to make this 1-1.
Pass into the iris.
Last second delay comes in from Zoomyata.
Zoomyata!
Hold on.
Hey, it's buying time. The problem is that over time, the wick keeps getting lower, and unless you're actually getting kills, there's a limit to how much you can stall out right now. Soundbarrier comes out, so it's heroic, but the Graviton is certainly going to be the dagger in the heart.
Pretty solid stall. Moffat's coming in on his Tracer as well, but no kill feed confirmations for Ohno means that stage is going to be Fnatic's. We are tied up a best of 3 now on King of the Hill.
Score.
Night Market, here we come.
So Night Market will be the next stage here, and this has been good. Very close between the two teams, and I don't really think Fnatic expected, or really the viewers at this point, for Ohno to come in this strong here into this game, at least not without seeing the C9 game right before it, but they've been looking good, especially for a team that honestly is pretty new to the scene.
Yeah, opening a lot of eyes, kind of last-minute fill-in. Well, absolutely last-minute fill-in. It's just kind of them to even play, and I thought they were offering themselves up for the slaughter, really, just based on the teams they're going to have to play. I'm just absolutely stunned. Very impressed with Ohno so far. Just being able to hang with these teams is a monumental achievement, and taking a stage off of it. They're in it with Fnatic right now. They're close.
Well, IDD-QD once more leading the charge here on his McCree. It's been very hit or miss. He's had moments of greatness and moments of just missing everything. Does hit his shots out on the Mopork there. 2 kills here for the side of Fnatic, and that's going to give them what they need. 3 decisive kills, no one dies. They will get first control of the point here in the Night Market.
Yeah, Stupa's going to back out with his team, go to the point here. They're not going to be holding front door, so it's going to allow them easy access to at least get out of the courtyard here.
Oh no, playing a little bit slow. They do have a lot of time to sort of do what they want to do here. Moffat almost snipes out Zarya from long range. 2 big headshots, and Winston going to lead the way. Here comes Ohno's assault. Still looking for the all-important first kill. Oh no, Bud's in the back. It's taken out. Flashbang was on target. Now it's quickly a 3v4 right now, and this is generating into a bit of a brawl. IDD-QD, though, at the end, going to turn it right back in Fnatic's favor, so they hold on, but that was a closer fight than it might have looked at the start.
Yeah, it was a little more bloody than I was expecting there. Moffat is going to have his ult up, Zlad will have his as well, Raucus too, so the next fight should be a pretty decent initiation with the advantage going forward. Uh-oh, no.
The Graviton sucks in 3, the Pulse Bomb on the way. Doesn't quite do it there. I think Buds might have pulse bombed himself there onto the shield.
Yeah, but
cool Matt though does come in for a little bit of extra follow through. Does take up 2 kills, so it's not gonna be a total disaster for Fnatic. They will still hold on here. And they're gonna be 60-0, so much better round for them here thus far. Really keeping Ohno out of it.
Yeah, it wasn't just a couple kills. He punched 2 people off of the building. It's just hilarious.
Is that how you get play of the game, Hex? That is how you get play of the game.
It is. We might see that later in the match. That might be play of the match. In celebration of new King Kong trailer, he had to punch people off this building.
Alright, so Moffat right now leading in Bull with Deadeye here in the mode. Soundbear coming out from both sides here to start out the fight. Moffat still looking for his opportunity. Takes out Cool Matt in the air. 2 kills here from Ohno, and this has been the best Ohno has looked all round long. They pick up a 3rd, and that's going to be it.
All right.
Fnatic not going to come back from this in this fight, and Ohno gets on the board. But with 90% here, the Fnatic, they have to hold for the entire rest of the round now.
Well, I don't know. Garden looked like this too, so they were able to win that stage as well. A nice hook there on Custa is going to slow down this next push. Chase Hill cleans up in the end. Mopork and Chase Hill combining for 3 kills early on. I do like what they're doing here, Ohno. They've been much more aggressive on their holds than Fnatic has, and I think it's something that Fnatic needs to adopt on their King of the Hill strategy. When they're taking points, they're just hanging out on the point, milling about. I think most of the teams that have been super successful have been very aggressive in trying to keep the other team from ever coming out of spawn.
Look at Chase Hill right now. Chase Hill is in the back line, in a corner, waiting for his opportunity. Going to be bringing out the Dragon Blade in a moment. Graviton Surge, though, going to be opening up this fight here for the offense. Goes to the back line, has IDDQD in his sight, slices him right down. 2 kills from Buds off of that Graviton, though, so still advantage here for Fnatic. It is, and that's going to be it. They're going to retake this. They should get the round as a result. I don't expect any real overtime heroics coming in from the side of Ohno, though it would be awesome if it happened.
They're going to try to get in here, getting bullied down. Here comes the overtime, though, with the Primal Rage on it. The Sunbearer comes in to keep everyone nice and healthy on the point. Now it's desperation time. Overtime is going to continue, but really you need to start seeing the kill feed featuring red. It does not. Third stage, rather, goes to Fnatic.
All right, so Fnatic fighting their way back. They started out down a round. Now they're up a round. One more round will win this for them, but oh no. Clearly not to be underestimated. They have been bringing it to Fnatic at points here in this game. And we're going back to the control center, X.
Which means you're going to see a couple more Tracers coming out. It's been kind of the theme we're seeing all night. Tracers from Buds now, Tracer from Moffat as well. Coolman's going to be playing a Winston, oddly enough. Acting Fiction on that Winston too. So other than that, looking pretty standard both sides. No McCree on the side of Ohno, though. Chase Hill has been playing pretty much exclusively Zenyatta. So if Moffat's not a McCree, they're not going to run one.
Yep, IDDQD going to be the sole McCree here in this game, and for him, I don't expect to see him getting off McCree pretty much at all in this patch, just given that he was on it so much pre-patch. But right now he does look for the early pick, almost gets it. 1 headshot, but that is it. Offense being highly aggressive. Factor Fiction takes out Vonnefill, ends up dying for his dive. 1 kill advantage right now for Fnatic, and they're going to pile on. Moffat goes down, and Bud should be able to get the final bits of cleanup here. Quick early fight, but goes away Fnatic, and they will get first control.
Yeah, first control, we'll see what they do after this. I do think they should be being more aggressive than they have been recently, but I guess it's just not their style. They're going to spread out. IDDQD is going on a spirit walk. He's going to try to get to the high ground.
Spirit walk?
He's going a long way.
I totally respect this, though. For McCree, I think this is one of the better spots that you can put a McCree here on this point.
He just jumped right off.
Yeah, I think he didn't think he would get good poke from the top, decided to go right in. Does take out Moffat right away. Gets a double kill. IDDQD now starting to land more shots in this game. Raucus eats a flashbang. Just trying to stall out here and around the point. Actually juking IDDQD right now. A little bit of razzle-dazzle coming out from Raucus. Finally he falls, but not before making IDDQD miss quite a bit.
So close to pulling that off. Were they on the point too? Just a centimeter away from completing that circle. And hey, yeah, IDQD did go around the back. He's going up there again. This time he's got Deadeye up. Makes a little bit more sense, but who am I to argue with results? He did drop down from that perch and get 2 kills immediately. I think he might have got speed boosted off that perch, to be honest.
That ball Stoop right now is holding on to Graviton. No, it got eaten by the Diva out. The Korean Future Vacuum beats a Graviton Surge. And now Chase Hill moving forward, takes out IDDQD really early in the fight. And be huge. The fact that they don't get it by Graviton sets up oh no, 4-3 kills, and just like that, they're going to retake control of this point.
Yeah, the Diva defense matrix is the absolute bane of projectile ultimates. Eats Graviton Surges, eats Pulse Bombs, anything that is, yeah, pretty much, it just eats ultimates, and it feels bad. IDDQD bringing it back single-handedly, gets 2 kills early on in this fight.
Oh no, overextended way too much there. IDDQD was dead on with his aim, got the immediate punish, takes out Zlad, and that's going to be Fnatic going back in the driver's seat. And now, for Ohno, if they want to turn this map back in their favor, they have 1 more push to do it. If they fail on the next push, that is going to be it. Fnatic will be up 1 map to nothing.
Yeah, it is down to the last push here. As you mentioned, they do have Transcendence, they're going to have Dragon Blade, they're going to have Diva ult. So enough to work with that they can win this fight. They're going to try to come in just straight through the center. Here comes an Atmospheric Death.
Diva ult goes in, gets absolutely nothing done. Mopork can go back into it. Still, both teams still at full strength. Buds, though, gets the back line, takes out Sled. IDDQD piles on. Both supports are down for Ohno here. And that is quite the Ohno because Fnatic will be winning this map. They go up 1-0 series, but I gotta say, I gotta give it up for Ohno. They are the underdogs here, but they've been making it close. It has not been stopped.
No, not at all. I will say though, Buds, I just want to say again, he's a phenomenal player. I think for a while he was the forgotten man because Cool Matt and IDDQD are so good at DPS, but Buds has really turned it on, and it's not just been on one hero or two heroes. He's been actually has a pretty nice pool here. He played well there. Here comes the punch off the cliff.
Now punch off the cliff. And that is what you have to expect to see off of Winston. That sort of play coming out. But yeah, anytime you knock two people off, works out pretty well. And usually will still play the game because there's something to play the game algorithm where if you knock someone off a ledge, I feel like it's worth double. Only explanation.
I mean, it does. I think it just counts for every point of damage in their health pool. I don't know. It definitely favors environmental kills. That's for sure.
There's no doubt about it. So, going to be the choice of Ohno here for the next map. And by the way, for those who are just tuning in, this is going to be our second to last set of the night. The next set after this will be Fnatic versus Cloud9, which definitely promises to be a good one. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a good cast here tonight so far.
Yeah, it's been great. I've been super surprised with a lot of these results here. Ohno has just definitely been for filling in at the last second because we had some circumstances with TSM having to drop out, have provided us with excellent games. Super thankful for them for showing up, and hey, they're definitely opening a lot of eyes tonight. And we are going to Numbani next.
All right, and Numbani, this is where the Ohno came very close to shocking Cloud9 just a moment ago. So Fnatic, really gonna have to be on the guard.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, after this Fnatic versus Cloud9, that should be a great test for Fnatic, who've been getting better. Cloud9 trying to reestablish themselves as the #2 team in North America. Yeah, man, I love the Alienware monthly melee. It's always so many good sets, and we're going to be back tomorrow, too, so not even over tonight.
Yeah, it's just condensed here, too. We did switch to the 8-team invite format compared to launch, where it was a sort of a 64-team open invite. But for launch, it was special. You had to give everyone a shot. But it's condensed, but we get some really good games as a result. But we are ready. We're going to Numbani. Let's get on Fnatic versus Ohno. I don't know, by the way, that Fnatic opted for defense first here. They did not opt for the attack.
Okay, it's a bit interesting. Attack has been favored a lot lately. Just being able to set a blazing time puts you in such a good position, and offense has been favored post-patch. But it looks like they've got something special up their sleeve. And it's gonna be Aardvark up their sleeve.
Yep, Torbjorn certainly still alive here on Numbani. Numbani, we talk about this a lot, but Numbani is sort of the lab here for Overwatch. You see so many different things come out for both defense and attack. It's really cool to see, honestly.
Well, it's not a trick. It's going to be Buds on that Torbjorn. Kusta will play the Zenyatta. Stoop on the defensive D.Va. Vonethil will play Lucio. IDDQD, no surprise, on McCree. Cool Matt, 69 on Roadhog.
Alrighty, meanwhile, take a look here at the offense as they set up. It looks like Moffat once more will be taking the McCree mantle. Mopork on the D.Va. Factor Fiction on Winston. Zlad going to be on the Zenyatta, Raucus on Lucio, and Chase Hill gonna be on the Genji. So, as far as Numbani goes, I guess you can call this somewhat standard. D.Va, of course, came up even pre-patch, so no surprise that she's being played here pretty regularly post-patch.
Watch Cool Matt here. I think if they try to go right up the center and do this dive comp, this D.Va fly-in, he's gonna try to hit the hook and end it before it even starts. It's really cool if a Roadhog is able to pull it off, because the D.Va's like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to be important. Hooked, shot, desuited.
By the way, I've been alerted. Everyone bow down. There's a golden kappa in chat. This is not a drill. All right, so offense going to be here on the way. They are deciding where they go. They have some people going up the gut, some people looking to go up the left via the high ground, but it does look like more people than not going up the gut. Winston and D.Va going to be rushing the high ground as a result. Going right down the Torbjorn, found his target, gonna take out the turret, but no, the turret takes out him with the aid of Torbjorn. Mopork going to go down, that turret is still alive. Torbjorn not sad at all. IDDQD and Buds going in, but the offense still getting in here. Moffat takes out, Kusta is still alive, takes out Stoop. And Moffat really one of the standout players right now for Ohno, trying to break this open with his bare hands and his revolver.
It's just him and Zen.
So hanging in there. Gonna win the McCree versus McCree battle.
They're going to try to trickle back in and keep this sustained, which is a rarity on Numbani. Genji is going to come in as well as Zen and D.Va holding down the point. They're going to try to just get poking, I think, too late. Those Lad gets hooked.
And the defense of Fnatic certainly not firmly holding here. They're on the edge. For now, they're hanging in there, but the offense just needs one more good little push to do it. But Custa and Coolmat come in once more, and the defense might in fact stabilize.
It's just so hard to keep a fight sustained like that, which is why I was so surprised, because everyone's so far away. If this spawn was about 30 feet more forward, you would see much longer fights, much more sustained, but it's just impossible to reinforce without a resurrection.
Well, defense-wise, this is a little bit troublesome for Ohno. They only have really 2 pushes left, so their best chance of doing it is probably going to be here. They will have Transcendence and Primal Rage at the ready. They're really taking their time than going in here. But here they go. Sound Bearer's out. Winston going right into the back line. Take a look at Moffat right now, looking to go in the Roadhog. That Roadhog is hit by the Discord arm, but no! Coolmat with the turnabout takes out Moffat. Gets rid of that engine of DPS, and Fnatic looking strong. Oh no, Mopork, the triple kill. D.Va ult over the top. Takes out the turret as well, so keeps a little bit of hope here alive here for the offense. Factor Friction still in the point. Electrocuting Lucio right down. Takes out Bonafil and IDDQD. They might be doing this yet off of that D.Va bomb.
I think Buds is going to be in here for a while, though, and even though this turret goes down, he is going to pop the Molten Core anyway, gives him 500 HP and an absolute baller primary, but he is getting overwhelmed. That is 4v1. Aardvark does pay off, but not that much.
Yeah, and Aardvark for the stall. Problem is his turret went down, so he did not get one of the bigger components of Molten Core. And Moffat right now going in with the cleanup. Lucio probably not long for this world, doing a little bit of wall riding. Not going to be enough. That's going to be Ohno capturing the point and getting the payload moving.
Yeah, they actually did get the cap there, so Coolmat does get the hook on Chase. Buds, I believe, wants to switch characters, hence the suicide. There goes Coolmat, also on that same idea. Yeah, Buds comes up as Reaper. Coolmat's maybe D.Va? Not sure.
Could be D.Va. Also, at times you can run defensive Trace on this map, but now it's going to be Winston coming out here from the side of Fnatic. And Fnatic, I'd expect them to contest this next point pretty heavily. They still have plenty of time to get in and stop second from being taken. Look at the offense, though. They will have a big window here in a moment. They're going to be able to open up with the sound barrier. And from there, they're going to be able to just rush into the back line. And Vonethil will not have sound barrier in the next fight, so something to watch here as the offense preps.
Yeah, they did also add another change in where Stoop is going to be on this Reinhardt. They're definitely just getting much more into a defensive mode, but losing Coolmat and Custa early on is going to hurt them. The initiation is going to come in. They're trying to take advantage of this with the sound barrier.
Sound barrier comes up. I don't know if they're in the best position for it, but for now it's working out. Chase does reflect the flashbang right into the Reaper. And for now, they're hanging in there. They get 1 kill, they get 2. Yeah. Make it 3, and oh no! Tearing through this Fnatic squad, and they are well on their way. They will get the second point, and they have plenty of time to bring this to last.
Yeah, I mean, after a really, really rough first point offense, they have looked a completely different team now, and the switch-ups did not necessarily help Fnatic be able to secure that second point. Now, it is going to be a different story now that the switch-ups have had time to accumulate ultimate abilities. Buds is going to have Death Blossom. He's going to try to get set up probably up top if he can.
Alright, so D-Vault goes off, doesn't get a whole lot. IDDQD right now, looking to pile on, takes out Chase Hill. Here comes Deadeye, though, from Moffat, looking for those happy little skulls. Takes out Coolmat. Patience is rewarded. Sunbear comes out from the defense, perhaps a little bit late, but the Earth Shatter, not late at all. Knocks down 3 people, sets up IDDQD and Buds. A little bit bloody from both sides with Fnatic going to clutch it out. And this Rocket saying, by the way, don't mind me, I'm just on the point. The cops.
It's always Lucio. Always Lucio just kind of bouncing around the point, always been forgetting about, like, I feel bad for Lucio mains. They don't get the credit they deserve. They only ever get blamed for missing sound barriers, but they're skating around. They're always doing so much to just help their team. And really the unsung hero of most competitive rosters.
So offensive Ohno definitely getting stalled a little bit here. I mean, they're lucky to have gotten where they have it now, given how long they got stalled at first. But 3.5 minutes left. Enough for about 4 to 5 big attempts. We'll see what they do with it. Not going to have a whole lot here ult-wise. You have to deal with IDDQD's Deadeye here in a moment. Skulls popping up. He gets 2 kills off of it, so right there, IDDQD already kneecapping this push before it even really begins. Gets the triple kill in the end, wins the McCree battle. Big plays from IDDQD, buys Fnatic about another 40 seconds.
Well, you have to wonder about the wisdom of running this without a shield tank at all. Now, Zarya kind of is, D.Va kind of is. They have kind of shields, but it's not the same as a Winston or a Reinhardt to be able to block out all the damage McCree's doing. And right now, IDDQD's been the most consistent damage dealer for him, so it's an interesting choice to say the least. They're actually trying to push super aggressive so that they don't need these shield tanks, but it didn't work out right there.
So Fnatic fully reset here on the defense. Offense moving in once more. Trying to make the most of the time they have left. They do have Transcendence. They have Dragonblade at the ready. They have Soundbearer, so all ults coming in, but they lose Moffat so early in the fight before the Soundbearer even hits. That is a huge loss. Defense going to counter with the Transcendence of their own, setting up Buds. Buds about to have Death Blossom. Will he use it here in this fight? Moves to the backline, gets in on this lad. Makes it a double kill at Hex. This is where, for Ohno going the next push, they really should check their corners.
Well, they need to clear top. When you know you're going against a Reaper, someone has to go clear top. If they just try to rush around this corner and come in, they're going to die. It's going to be off the top rope with Buds. And check their corners, yeah.
Buds right now opting for a more ground floor approach, so it might just be a corner attack here. They're going to let them move up a little. They're going to bait them in, and Buds is going to knock them down. That's what he's waiting for right now.
I don't know, he's getting up top.
He's waiting. Not even really respecting the fact that he's over here, and now he's coming in on the top. Buds climbing to the top rope, jumps down.
No need.
He needs that
no need.
Anyways, just left clicks in the face on the ground. Big Earth Shatter from Stoop to set that up, so we're sitting here looking for the big Reaper play, but Stoop says, nah, you know what, I got you, fam.
I've never shot fish in a barrel, but I imagine it's very similar to what Buds did just there. Earth Shattered, knocks everyone to the ground, Buds just saves his Death Blossom. Left click, pretty effective.
You know, JPEGs were just like, I'm okay with this. Well, Buds is okay with that. And he gets to set up here once more for the Death Blossom, sitting in here over the top, looking to jump down once more. He's gonna jump down. Here comes the Death Blossom on the way. Gonna get completely negated by the Transcendence. Cool Matt, though, gets 2 with the D.Va Bomb, something that is not countered at all by Transcendence. So, pretty bloody here between both teams. But only 2 members remaining here for the offense. 3 for Fnatic, so 3v2, and Buds will get the final cleanup. And now with 40 seconds remaining, Ohno will be down to their last push. A lot is going to depend on Raucus here and the Sound Barrier.
Yeah, they do have that advantage as that's the only ultimate up, while IDDQD has his Deadeye, so what he did before was really monumental too, because they don't have a shields tank up to really negate this Deadeye. They're gonna have to kind of kill him if he starts off with it, but Sound Barrier is gonna help out on this next push.
Oh, Raucus now moving in. Sound Barrier is out. Oh no, their not their tournament life, but certainly their life on Numbani here on the line as they try and turn this in their favor on attack. IDDQD though does take out Low Pork. Got 2 kills here from Fnatic. And they weather the storm. Sound Barrier not doing what it needs to do here for Ohno. Ohno 4 versus 6. They need to find a way to turn it back, but Budge slamming the door shut, takes out Factor Fiction. Sound Barrier comes in from Fnatic, and that is going to be it here, Hex. They have a full hold, and really, for Ohno, the best opportunity for them here would be a full hold on first.
Yeah, generally it's a lot easier to hold on first than any other point on the map, but Fnatic was able to stop them from getting to the end. I thought they were going to full hold, but some nice clutch out plays from Ohno brought it to that point. Giant yellow square on the ground is the win condition for Fnatic. That's all they got to get to. See if any like interesting styles come out for this defense for Ohno. Just wonder if they're going to run a Torb, maybe a Bastion. You don't see Symmetra on this map anymore at all, but it looks like they're just going to queue up to their regular old heroes, run it standard.
Well, take a look here at the defense as they set up. It looks like it is going to be Moffat once more on the McCree, bringing it out here on the defense. Mopork going to be on D.Va. Zad going to be on Zenyatta. Factor Fiction on Winston. Raucus on Lucio. And Chase Hill once more rounding it out here on the Genji. And once more, shout-outs to the King of the North in channel, Drizzle, with the Golden Kappa. There's kind of a cult forming around him right now, but I think we're okay with it.
He's blessing people in chat, so yeah, definitely get your blessings on. Well played. All right. It's a good-looking icon. It really is. So Offensively, it looks like they're going to run pretty standard here as well. Cool Matt, 69 on the Diva IDDQD, will be playing the McCree. Buds on his Genji. Vonethil will be on the Lucio. Custa on the Zenyatta. And Stoop will play Winston.
Okay, so people to watch here, of course, Cool Matt going to be rushing right into the top with Stoop, certainly. And this is where you can really get to see good tank coordination from teams, where they throw Diva and Winston right in, look to get squishies on the back, and if you get that, that's really all you need for the first point attack. And I gotta say, X, in some level, the Diva Winston stuff coming out here does remind me of the old days of double Winston, even if it is two different heroes.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned that a couple times here. The kits feel similar enough that you can run them in the same style, and if you can stagger their abilities and stagger how well they do damage together, it really becomes a monumental force of a hero.
Well, Cool Matt does go up here in the very beginning. Successful Russian takes out Moffat. They don't have to worry about that engine of damage. So McCree for IDDQD going to be pretty much open to do whatever he wants. Does not have to worry about counterpoke from another McCree. Goes in the back here. Does have to worry about Genji a little bit, but takes out Raucus and...
Very one-sided was that fight.
Yep.
So they're going to take this rather easily. No one's even going to come out to contest this for Ohno, as they shouldn't. They're correct in not doing so. They're going to try to take this really far back high ground, which is generally where teams are going to post up until they feel comfortable maybe coming around and hanging out on the bus. But no, they're just going to give up all of that ground. They're going to take high ground around first bend.
So not a bad look here from Fnatic to start that off. Definitely a good early attack. Cool Matt still repping the Diva, not going to switch off. Buds almost has Dragon Blade for this next fight, and because that fight was so decisive, they will have a big ult advantage going in to the next phase. Kind of dangerous here for Ohno to be this aggressive. Would work if they got an early pick, and they do take out Bud. So Moffat hitting pay dirt there, and now the defense, they need to stand back off before they throw good money away.
Well, it's happening because IDDQE takes out Moffat. Now they force a Transcendence out. It's going to allow this offense to get even much more aggressive. They are on the chase. Cool Matt's unsuited on the chase.
Goodness, IDDQD just piling on. Took out Moffat, takes out Mopork towards the end. And Fnatic now clearing the way as Lucio, perhaps not long for this world, able to dodge quite a few shots here coming out from IDDQD. Finally, he goes down, but it does work out. Staggers his death just a little bit more.
Yeah, Cool Matt got enough damage on his Bunny Blaster to get resuited again. He was in trouble in the back, but he had that orb on him, stayed alive there. They are absolutely rolling here. 7 minutes to get it just halfway to last. They gotta dig deep to Ohno to find this. They gotta find some sort of answer, but they do have most of their ults, actually all of their ults, so they're gonna take a fight.
Alrighty, so Diva ult does come out here. Dot a whole lot coming out. IDDQD looks for the Deadeye, gets absolutely nothing. Taken out by Genji. Deadeye, or Sunbear coming out here from Fnatic. They're not giving up just yet, but here comes Chase looking to the back. Does not get what he's looking for. Good support in the Custa to keep him alive. Does not fall to the second slash. And Fnatic actually in good position to turn this right back around in their favor, Hex.
Yeah, Cool Matt is doing a ton of work on this Diva. Now, I mean, people say that, like, maybe it's not the highest skill ceiling of character, but Matt is playing it to another level right now. He is not dying at all. He's getting a ton of this hit scan damage, and he's booping people all over the place. He's going to come and shut this door down to make sure that his team gets this point.
Alright, so things are looking very good here for Fnatic, and in fact, defense will not even be able to stall it out. That is going to be it. Fnatic taking Numbani over Ohno. But still, pretty darn good look coming out from Ohno over the course of this versus both Fnatic and C9. They did not win a map going through here, but still, not the worst look, and definitely excited to see more from them in the future.
They won stages on maps, and they played it close against two of the best teams in North America. You can't ask for more from our last second replacement by Ohno. So if you hadn't heard of them before now you know. That's Ohno. They played really well. They blew my expectations out of the water, but it is Fnatic holding through. And next, we get to see the teams that Ohno played close play each other. So it's going to be Fnatic versus Cloud9 in our next and final set of the night.